Hey everyone, this is Martin from How to Make Mobile Games on YouTube. Today, November 22nd, 2013, and I had said in a video which I'm actually now uploading that I wanted to reply to some comments and questions that had come through on the channel and also to my email this past maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like this. And I think the best way for me to do it would be to just do a video, because Google recently changed their comments system so that I can't reply to old comments without having a Google Plus account. It just confuses me, to be honest, and a lot of other publishers of videos on YouTube also complained about it. So the easiest way for me to do this right now is to just go back over the comments and do a reply video. And I did one last year and people seem to really like it. So I think that's probably the best way for me to do this and to catch up with everyone, and hopefully this is a bit more personal and a bit more a bit more interesting to listen to than the comments. So it's going to be pretty guerrilla style. I think that's the phrase. I'm just going to go in, just read, and just hopefully be able to give you some kind of good information as I'm going along. And I really enjoy doing these videos, and this is a kind of a nice easy way for me to do it as well, since I've not got a huge amount of time. So let's dive in and see what we've got. So hey Martin, please send me an email ASAP. So I'm going to reply to that comment in a moment because I know which one it is, and I'm going to move on to the next one. So comment posted by Bolton Beats. I wonder if that's Bolton in England. Please tell me. It's real close to where I went to university. Good tips on the mobile AdMob ads video. Cool, thanks for the comment. I'm glad it worked. Let me know if you made some extra revenue on that. Recently my AdMob revenue was just constantly going down. It's driving me a little crazy, so I need to figure out a new network or perhaps AdMob mediation. I've heard good things about Amazon ads, but there's yet to be a Unity plugin for that, and I've also heard good things about airpush.com, which also gives high eCPM, but I've got to test those out yet, and once I do test them I'm going to do a video. But let me know how that goes. But thanks for the comment, Bolton. And next one. So from Alexander, yeah, what is best advertising, AdMob or Chartboost or something else? I would say both of them, Alexander. What I do in most of our games and also for our development partners is I ask them to put AdMob and Chartboost. I believe AdMob is not that good anymore though. I see a lot of comments and people talking on, say for example, the iPhone SDK forum, is that you should try different networks. Say for example, InMobi, the MoPub network as well, which is also a mediation network. So you have to give them a try, in my opinion. But Chartboost is definitely good from what I hear. Also RevMob. And so I always put both in the game, because one is a banner which is in the top corner and Chartboost is a full screen interstitial ad. So I'd say try both of them. But anyway, thanks for the comment. Let me know if you've got any other questions. Alright, we're moving on. So Mohammed, you are really awesome, Martin. Thank you again and again. Now I can start doing something. Thank you, Mohammed. That's a cool comment, really. Those comments are so make me feel great when I read them. And I feel really good because it's like I'm, it keeps me pushing them to do more videos and tips, and it's great to know that these videos are helping people out, because starting in game development, especially building the game, is such a hard step, and it's very hard to find some really good content which takes you step by step through the development process. And that's what I try to do with a lot of tutorial videos and with the business videos as well, pointing people in the right direction to make revenue based on my own knowledge. But great comment, Mohammed. Thank you. Let me know if you have any other questions. All right. So Blubs will rule. I made a comment on get more downloads for iPhone. So awesome idea. I'll be sure to hop on and join once the weight of solo development has lightened up. Oh, so that was the video about sharing YouTube posts. So if you have a game and you have a video for the game, I will post your video on my channel, and in return you post my game video on your channel, and it's kind of like a review exchange network, how that works, but it's a video exchange network as opposed to reviews. I think I've had maybe one person do that for us so far, it doesn't really sort of seem to have got any traction. But Blubs will rule. Please let me know if you do have a video and we can do a video exchange, and anybody else out there. so that we all get more views and we can each exchange each other's videos if you have them. So video marketing is powerful. So Martin, this was on the Make More Money with AdMob. Compare it with the stats from AdMob or other ad service, and which type of ads to provide, etc. I presume. So I think, Martin, what the original comment, if I remember, was you were asking which network gets more revenue. Because I intend to do a chart boost video, and I was going to do one right now, but you can see this 502 bad gateway error would not let me open chart boost. So that's why I've not done it. And I was going to do one right now. But definitely I can compare some of the revenue from the different networks. We right now we're just using AdMob and Chart Boost, and as I mentioned a few minutes ago, I really need to change that. So I'm going to get round to that, and hopefully I can have some kind of comparison. Chart Boost is still really good though. It's very, very good. AdMob tends to be going down, so I really need to experiment and figure out what works. As soon as I have some of that information, I'll let you guys know. But Martin, thanks for the comment, and keep them coming, and let me know if you got any questions on these new videos. Martin again, about Vungle, here is a plugin. About Vungle, here is a plugin for it on their website, but it's not free. I use it with Corona and also switch to Unity. RevMob, I use Corona, but both seem to have a plugin or tutorial to add it to Xcode or Android. I could translate into German. To be honest, I failed at the first level. Okay, so that failed at the first level. I think you were saying that the game Super Bit World was really hard, and I asked you which level you got to, and you failed on the first level. So I think for the new version of the game, I need to tone down the difficulty a little bit. Vungle and Corona, yeah, Vungle is an ad network. I've not heard much about that one, so I'm going to have to test that out. As soon as I get that into some of our Unity games, or say through ad mediation, I get it into one of the games, I'm going to let people know and share which one is best or which one has the highest eCPMs, so that we're making the most money possible in each of the games, because it can really make a big difference. And Amazon, like I mentioned before, I've heard Amazon is really good, and some developers have mentioned it's great. So I really want to get that going once there's a Unity plugin available. And I've emailed Amazon, but they've not done one yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be real soon. So, all right. So Cyprian. So also translate is missing at the moment. Cannot find it anywhere on the developer console. Oh yeah. So Cyprian. Google, the new dashboard, no longer has the auto translate. What I do is I just use Google Translate, and I manually copy and paste the description text into Google Translate, and then I just go down all the languages and just translate and copy it over into Google Play. I think Google was trying to stop that from happening because people were just auto translating, and as we know, Google Translate isn't perfect at all. So that's why they wanted to stop that. And since I can't get translation for like all of the 47 languages that are there, I just use Google Translate, and I just copy it manually over. I do see an increase in downloads when I do that still, so I do recommend it for sure. The only thing that I do also to that is if the name of the game when I translate it becomes different, then I also put the English name at the top, like in brackets. So if the English name is shooting game, and then I translate to Russian, and it's Russian for shooting game, I'll also put the English name in brackets, just so that if they find any marketing which says the English, they can still find my game even if they search on the Russian Google Play, if they type the English name in. So, but let me know how that goes anyway. I think the downloads still do improve with adding translations. So small bit. Hi, thanks for the answer. I'm an Android guy. Regarding Facebook, I was thinking about a plugin that skips the need to install Haze app to your phone, which you have login via Facebook, but uses your Facebook account instead. Anyway, thanks to these tutorials, I integrate Haze app without any problem, and I am game dev for only 30 days now. Wow, that's really fast. 30 days, for being a developer for 30 days and already getting plugins put in is really good, so congratulations. Yeah, the Haze app is a problem because when you want to submit some scores to Haze app, you have to install the application from Google Play. I would like a better solution than that, and I believe Facebook has now some leaderboards, and I use prime31.com, as a lot of people know. they have in their new version of the social networking plugin, I've seen something like get scores or get friend scores, and I've not used that yet, but it looks like they've integrated like a Facebook score system within the plugin. I already know that you can do that on Facebook, but it looks like it's now available in the Unity plugin from Prime 31. But I think friends sharing scores is more powerful than strangers sharing scores, and it's more powerful than needing to download another application just so you can upload scores. So that I like HeyZap, I really do. I like the social features, but I don't like the fact that a player has to download the application in order to get scores. So I'm going to figure out a better way to do that. Right now, the Amazon solution is using Game Circle, which is really good, and I did that recently. And on iOS, I use Game Center, so they're already pre-installed on devices. So if you have a better solution, though, a small bit, then please let me know, okay? But thanks for the comment, and keep them coming. So yeah, you kept them coming, so small bit again. Regarding the video, my channel is not popular, so I think it won't help. However, I am downloading and rating all your games from these tutorials. When you are bored, you can check my first game. It is called Extreme Basketball. Awesome, thank you for downloading and rating the games. It's always a huge help. No problem about the channel. That's totally fine. I know a lot of people who comment on YouTube just sign up for comments, don't really build the channel. So that's no problem. But thank you so much for downloading and rating. Always helps. Ratings are having more of an impact now, especially on iOS. So if you've not played it yet, please download Super Bit World on Google Play or Amazon or iOS, and leave a rating. That would be cool. And definitely, I'll check out the game as well, Extreme Basketball. And I'm just gonna paste it in my browser here, so I remember to do that shortly. I'll search for that on Google Play in a moment. Cool. All right. Next question from Small Bit again. Solved. I just needed to sign the HeyZap using Facebook account. Oh, so, okay. So I think that was you were just talking about how to get Facebook added into how to share scores on Facebook, and I think yeah, you just when you use the HeyZap leaderboards, you just need to sign into Facebook on HeyZap, and then it'll post your play to Facebook. I don't know if it'll post your high score. I think it will. If the game has leaderboards, it might post the high score as well, I'm sure. But let me know how HeyZap is going for you, because I've tried it a little bit, and I do have it in a lot of games, but I've not really tracked it very clearly how well it works. But HeyZap is good for social stuff, like people can share and you can invite. How powerful that is right now, though, I'm still trying to figure it out, and I'm still trying to figure out a good way to do marketing. My next step is to try to get affiliate marketing people for our games. And affiliate marketing, not to go too off track here, but affiliate marketing is where I have a game and a friend or somebody shares that game, and if they share the game and somebody else downloads it and pays for something, my friend will make some 50% revenue or whatever. So it would basically be tracking the in-app purchases and where that purchase came from, and that's a technical thing that I need to achieve. But I think that will makes having a marketing team and a sales team much more clear, because right now I don't know how to track where the money came from. Somebody posted it on their Facebook wall and the game got downloaded, and did that download come from Facebook, or did it come from a review website, or was somebody just searching? It's really difficult to track, so I'm trying to crack that shell and unlock some affiliate marketing if possible. So I'll let you know if I do, for sure. All right, next, so Vapid, you made a comment on the Super Bit World speedrun. So it's kind of cheating though if you're using a keyboard. That's true. Things are much easier on keyboard, making getting fast much easier time than actually playing on the device. As it's a mobile game, it should be balanced around playing with touchscreen. From Geeky. Yeah, I totally agree. Actually, when I was doing the speedrun video, I wasn't playing as fast as I could, to be honest. So what I did was I actually slowed it down, because I didn't want to cheat and get the highest score and nobody else can beat it. So yeah, even though I was playing on a keyboard, I was taking it slow. But I need to find a solution for recording on my screen much better. All right, next comment. So the Binary Family, great video. Thanks for your support of an important issue. So this was fix the iPhone App Store to get more exposure. Oh yeah, so cool. I'm glad you liked the video, and thanks Binary Family. Yeah, I remember you did the original comment on iPhone Dev SDK, and I've seen a lot more people adding comments to that and signing the website that you set up, which is called fixtheappstore.com. I hope it's going well. I hope it does get fixed because yeah, over this past 1 year, as we've mentioned and I've talked about a few times, the App Store has just reduced the exposability, the visibility of smaller games, and it just seems to show the same ones over and over and over. And my downloads dropped from say 1,000 a day for one game down to 100. Most of my games now have less than 100 downloads a day, and so a lot of my time I am focusing on Amazon and Google. So hopefully it'll work. But thanks for the original post; it was awesome. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna pause this video here and I'm gonna render it or whatever, and I'm gonna come back in 1 second. So stay tuned for part 2. Okay, bye bye.